Hello geeks, and welcome back to Everyday Normal Greek. I am Stamatis, and today we're back with another Eurotruck Simulator 2 episode and another episode of limitless trucking around Europe. And this time it's a bit raining. It's a quiet, let's say, rainy evening, winter evening, and we're located currently in Sardinia, and in the southernmost part of Sardinia in Cagliari. So if I zoom out a bit, you will see, so we're here in the island of Sardinia, right in the middle of the Mediterranean, just west out of the coast of Italy. And today we're called to carry frozen meatballs. Yep, that's correct. Frozen meatballs from Cagliari all the way up to Barcelona. So we're going to drive through the scenic roads of the Corsica and Sardinia edition, the free DLC that SES had released in the recent 1.36 update of Eurotruck. And it came as part of this update, this DLC, so they added the roads here in Corsica and in Sardinia. So we're going to go all the way north from Cagliari through Sassari. We're going from the port of Sassari, we're going to cross to Ajaccio, and from Ajaccio we're going to go to Porto Vecchio, and from Porto Vecchio we're going to get another boat and go to the port of Marseille, and from there just head in the beginning north, then turn west and then south eventually to Barcelona. And all of this is going to happen. I have ProMods on, so we're playing in ProMods, so we're going to see this beautiful and very famous city in Barcelona, because apparently Barcelona ProMods, they say it's so heavily detailed that can kill any computer in terms of frames per second. I'm really curious about it. So yes, we're going to take this interesting stuff. So we're going to see a lot of. We're going to see the southern coast of France. We're going to see the eastern coast of Spain, and we're going to see Corsica and Sardinia. All this while carrying 19 tons of frozen meatballs in this refrigerated trailer. Meatballs, really. So. Okay, I forgot, of course, to mention the most important stuff, okay, because meatballs are really interesting, that we're doing this while driving the DAF XF105. I will tell you more about this truck while we're on our way. This is the interior for now. Pretty plain and simple. Just some water, my working helmet, my documents there, my phone. Just the DAF memorabilia there, just a little toy. A reversed compass up there just to give this touch. Nothing more, nothing less, just a simple interior. It has a integrated GPS screen there, which will help us, and this really simple, so 2000s, so zeros dashboard. So let's start it, and let's hear it from the outside. Beautiful sound, which is not, of course, the original, the default SES sound of this truck. This is a mod that it provides the real Paccar MX sound mod, because this truck is wearing the Paccar MX series engines, and this particular engine I have is the 410 horsepower engine, not the most powerful one, but pretty powerful, trust me in this. So let's not lose any more time, because we just have 31 hours available to deliver this thing, and let's start heading to our destination, Barcelona. Here we come. Let's take out the and let's go. We will really enjoy this original sound from Paccar. They're really nice engines. Okay, nobody's coming here. Okay, it's a bit tight, so I will take the whole road here to be able to exit, because I came really close to the wall. But let's hit the road now. So yeah, so we're driving this DAF XF105, really, let's say, signature truck by DAF. It's the XF series are being produced in 1997 continuously, with of course like new models, but the XF series are produced since 1997, so like in total like 23 years, and really successful trucks for DAF. No one is coming. Empty roads for now. Cagliari is quiet at this time. We'll drive through the night, I guess. And in terms of mods, this is the SCS XF105, of course. And in terms of mods, I'm just using this sound mod for the Paccar engine, which actually I'm gonna leave all the list with all the mods that I'm using in it. And this Paccar engine, the sound mod will be there, of course, for you to hear. And another thing that you might have noticed, maybe it's not very visible yet because it's raining, but if it gets sunny, you'll be able to see it, even though I think it might be already visible, is that I'm using the Project NG graphics enhancement mode, which really gives a totally different feeling to Euro Truck Simulator. It makes it a different thing, literally. And I'm so happy about it. And from now on I'm gonna use this mod like probably all the time. It's excellent mod for graphics. Not very heavy as well. But talking about heavy, there is something that I haven't announced to you yet. But I guess now it's the time for me to make it official, since I've played like Euro Truck Simulator before. And now you will be able to compare. So this game, and actually every video since the first like Hearts of Iron series I made with Poland, are recorded in my new computer. So yes, so one of my resolutions for 2020 was to update my recording gear and how I record my games. And in the Christmas special I told you, oh, it's coming, someone's coming. Will he stop? He will stop. Yes, okay, thank you, dude. So in the Christmas special I told you that I'm recording everything on my laptop, so let's just thank them by opening my hazard lights there. And yeah, so in the Christmas special I told you that I'm recording everything on my laptop, and that's no more the case. So finally I got a computer. Hopefully you will be able to see the difference, because now I'm able to play Euro Truck Simulator in maxed out graphics with a graphic enhancement mod, a graphic enhancement mod on top of it, on the maxed out graphics, and being able to easily steadily maintain like 75 frames per second, because now I have a 75 Hz monitor, and I'm pretty happy about it. Yes, and that will allow me to play even more games in the future, maybe more like graphics demanding games, and this computer will open up the possibility for me to finally live stream at some point in the future and do it pretty easily. Okay, now I'm speeding a bit. So yes, so finally I got my computer, and I wanted to make this announcement for you while playing Euro Truck, because I really wanted you to, you know, check this video or run back to my other videos that I make in Euro Truck and be able to really see the difficulty I had to record games in my laptop, and how much compromise I had. Oops, I turned off my lights. I wanted to just lower the wipers here. How much compromise I had to put, you know, into my recordings in order to be able to deliver like videos to you guys. So I'm very happy about it. I'm gonna probably post if you wanted the specs of my build as well. Not something crazy, not the most expensive build that you will find out there, but it's something well balanced. It makes use of the new Ryzen, the 3rd generation of Ryzen processors, which are really good at multi-thread operations, which are really important for if you're recording and streaming from the same computer, which is something I'm planning to do, because nevertheless I'm still let's say right now I'm a content creator, but in the amateur side, so I try to keep things amateur. I'm trying to invest stuff, but in a very careful and in a very, let's say... Oh, there was a car on the right side there on my blind spot. I didn't even see it. Oh my god. Okay, these roads in Sardinia, they seem dangerous, but it's really beautiful out there in Sardinia. I guess this is scenery from SCS and not from ProMods for now. I don't think that ProMods have updated with Sardinia and Corsica, with additions there, if I'm not mistaken. Nevertheless, I think it's compatible with their new ProMods. The latest ProMods version, the 2.42 or something. I will post the new version of ProMods, but I don't remember really well right now. So yeah, guys, so I have this new machine. I will post probably the specs of it, just for you to let you know. And this let's say support I have and the amount of subscriptions I have, it might not be a lot, but if you take into account the amount of videos I post, the quality of the videos, because okay, it's not the best quality of videos, and also my experience and my quality as well as a creator, which is still building since I started this less than 2 years ago, and with a lot of, let's say, with quite already 2 periods of big gaps that I was not recording and I was not posting anything. So I want to improve every day. This is the first major step, to have my own, let's say, workstation, and to be of adequate quality, and to be able to max out games and play them with you in nice graphics at least, and be able to play even more graphic demanding games that soon will come. One of them was Hearts of Iron 4, because before, Hearts of Iron 4 is a game that tends to be really heavy, especially late game, because there's a lot of stuff happening and it needs a lot of processing power and a lot of RAM, let's say. So now with this computer I was able to easily record Hearts of Iron 4, and I also maintain 75 frames per second very easily there. So back now to Eurotruck. So to the truck we're having, as I told you, the DAF XF105, a truck that's being produced by DAF for 23 years. I'm using the Paccar sound mod, and I'm having the 410 horsepower engine, and I find it a really beautiful truck. Some people might find the DAF a bit boring, but I think that the bigger versions of Paccar, the versions that are up from 400 horsepower, so this one I have, and the 2 after them, 2 after this, the 2 bigger than mine, than this engine that I am using right now, is they're very interesting engines in this DAF, and they make them really fun to drive. And for example, now we have this let's say small medium load cargo, these frozen meatballs, but it really seems that it can carry it really easily around, not even have to care to push the throttle to the ground, to the floor. I also have downloaded the DAF, the customization, the custom parts DLC for DAF from SCS. Right now you will not see anything from that DLC here. More or less it's the options that they already have from other like modes. But at some point I'm gonna do another video and again with the XFX 105 and try to add some more customization. So it's not too much stuff. I don't like when the tracks are too much, you know. I like them more like simple, like this one, just white with some orange details as it is now. And I love when, till now I haven't tried this so much, but I love when the truck matches the trailer, you know. And this is something that I want to try to do more in the future to, when I play Euro Truck, to have like the truck match the trailer a bit more. It's really nice out in the night now. And this Project NG really makes things more realistic, especially the way that the textures it has for the streets, for the asphalt. There is something else. If you're wondering about the Project NG, it comes with 3 or 4 separate mod files. So one is a base mode, and then it has 2 extras. The one is the asphalt lines, the white lines. So what happens is it has this really nice detail that you adds extra textures to the asphalt lines, and it makes them look more weared out, more imperfect, and not this like very intense white. You already see this probably, and that makes it even more realistic that you're in an actual European road driving down the road, you know, and stuff. And also it has this other thing that's called like the weather mode, so it adds skyboxes to make the weather look more beautiful. Now it's not very visible, even though it's a really nice and dark night, but when it becomes day, and hopefully it will become day in this video, at some point we will see the nice skybox that it has, like for day, for like a sunny day, for a like rainy day, for everything. A really nice mod, really simple to install, just like 3 files, and with just a bit higher priority than any map mods you have, in order to be able to override with the textures that it adds. And that's it. You have like excellent graphics. I really don't know how this mod will behave in let's say not so powerful computers, because I didn't try it, let's say, on my laptop. But it really behaves nicely on my computer, which is not a monster. It is a medium tier computer, so it is going well. I'm very happy about it. Really beautiful track, really beautiful. I'm really enjoying it. So we're going straight here, right? Yes. So now I guess we should be, this says Porto Torres. We're in Porto Torres. Let's open the map here. So we just passed Sassari, so we're going towards the port to cross to Corsica from Sardinia. So that was Sardinia. We see a bit of nightish part of it, but it's really nice, and the work by SCS is very nice. The feeling that you have that you're in a small island, both when you're in Corsica and in Sardinia, it's really there. And the small streets and these weird roundabouts and everything, and let's say the nature around it, it also feels very like Southern European. Okay, so we have to cross straight here, and then on the next one we'll have to take the right. And I guess we're very near the port now. I love this sound mod. Probably it's one of the best engine sound mods out there, and I think it adds both sounds for the dials, for the indicators, for everything, and also for the engine, of course. And it has these nice pneumatic sounds, you know. And then we have to turn here to the left. Perfect. And I see that this truck is just going all around. this truck here. Just going around the port, just la la la, hanging around. Okay, didn't turn from here. It just went to the right, and that's good. And I almost see the ship. Imbarco, which means probably like embargo or something like this in Italian. So now with this ship we're crossing to Corsica. Sardinia is part... Oh, where? I had to turn. Not here. Okay. A guy here just spying out on the ships. So... Oh, okay, that's a tight turn. But we made it. So Sardinia is part of Italy. Corsica is part of France. So technically with this ship we're just going to France. Okay, and we are on the ship. Almost there. Here we are. Wetralog food logistic. That's what we're carrying. And I love this trailer. It has this Thermo King here. This like freezer thing. Okay, let's turn off our truck. And let's see. Okay, so one destination from Porto Torres to Ajaccio for 3.5 hours for 355 euros. It's a bit expensive, but let's embark it. Yeah, ProMods 2.43 is the latest one. I just saw now. I was talking to you about the ProMods thing. And the trailer is a Skmitch trailer. Really nice. And I love it. It really matches the track, I think. Also, before we didn't listen the track from outside how it starts, just listen it now. How beautiful is this? How beautiful engine start is this? So many sounds out there. Okay, so let's release the handbrake. And let's go. It is 4:10 in the night, so probably we will not see much from Corsica as well. But we will be able to navigate through the narrow, nice, tiny streets of Corsica. Because technically now we're just going to drive for a bit and change ports. And take another ship down from the other port in Corsica. So now we're in Ajaccio. And we would be going down, let's open the map. Down here to Porto Vecchio. We will see quite a lot. We will see the coastline of Corsica. Okay, we'll take this coastal road, so it will be nice. We see they have this marina here. And this nice promenade here by the marina. It's really beautiful, really well done. So yeah, so now let's talk. I would like to talk to you about what I'm planning now in the near future, because like we are already we passed the first few months of this year. I really like to talk to you about the future while driving a truck down Europe. Wow, I see a lot of traffic here. So my plans are continuing some of the current series we have. So I would love to continue. What happened there? They're just a bit slow. I hope nobody will crash me from here. So continue some of the current series we have. Eurotrack for sure. Hearts of Iron 4. And even the Workers on Resources, because like it really got the recent update and It's really nice to check all the new features. It seems that it's alive, it's kicking, it's something that we should expect even more stuff in the future. And of course, always be on the lookout for new games, like not for broadcast, but it's a game that I really enjoyed played, and I'm really waiting for it to just release a full version of it. And of course many more. I'm always trying to be on the lookout for games. And by the way, I may not say it so often, but if you have proposals for games that you would like me to play, to see me playing, or you would like me to stream, now that I'm able to stream, just hit me down in the comments and just write me down what you would like to see me playing. Just hit me with proposals. I want to have your ideas, and I really want to try and play as many games as I can. So in terms of future, yes, I'm gonna keep this current series. I'm trying to add something more, and I'm trying to evolve in the games, trying to be better, and trying new stuff. I was thinking that maybe I should make in Eurotrack, let's say, some mod reviews, to review some tracks, let's say, that they're like they can be added by mods. It would be nice, I think, since I like a lot these track mods. And since this community is very professional and doing really nice mods. And I guess it's something that is missing from YouTube in general. Not a lot of people are reviewing thoroughly track mods. It's quite hard because I'm looking for track mods and it's quite hard to find, let's say, compressed details about the track mod in just a YouTube video. And also I want to try to add some extra mods in Eurotrack. And one of the mods, after, let's say, I added this graphical mode, and after I'm adding SAD mode, after I'm trying to improve more and more in the realism, I would love to add a real traffic mode, to have more traffic out in the streets, because I think that at some points, like, Eurotrack really is just empty. Okay, let's go, it's free. And we have to be careful in these roundabouts because they're like 2-lane roundabouts. And we can get our sides scratched. You see, they're turning at the same time with me. Okay, we're out of Ajaccio. And this is supposed to be a highway in Corsica. I guess it will not last for long. And I see this big like turn on the right. Right in the middle of it now. Nice windy roads. And now that the sun will come up, we'll be able to see even more stuff from this Corsica DLC. Oh, and the fire engine is coming. They're passing by us. And we have a speed limit of 90 here. Yeah, okay, let's not abuse this limit, I guess. Let's just keep it. Oh my, you see here the road is suddenly changing. We need to be careful and we have to turn to the right. Yeah, these roads needs a lot of care. There are smaller roads on an island. What this fire truck is doing, really? Going towards Sartène. I have the tiny suspicion that Corsica has like their road signs both in Italian and in French. Might be true, might be not, who knows. Okay, really nice windy roads here. And what I love about this DAF XF is, I've told you this before in Eurotrack, I love how simplistic and how plain and beautiful were like the dashboard of trucks built in the 90s and in the early zeros, in the early 2000s. And this is a truck that is perfect example of a simplistic dashboard. Not a lot of stuff, very clear numbers, very clear letters, really well separated, really well colored, and really easy to read just with a glance. You know, all the info you want just with a glance, not this condensed dashboard of the new trucks, which everything in the same like font, everything in the same color, so hard to read. You have to cycle through menus after menus, you know, in your like in the screen, in your dashboard. You know, it's here's so simplistic, so nice. This is an example of a dashboard that I like. And meanwhile, we're passing all these like narrow windy roads, and a lot of, I didn't know if you noticed this like wind indicator there, but it was so a lot of like side wind. And I love this tree here in just the middle of the roundabout. And you see down there the coastline, beautiful. And we have created a huge line behind us. If you see in the mirror now, it's a huge line of people just annoyed by the truck. Sorry guys, I have to be careful. And here the speed limit is 80, really now? Really now? Oh nice, this is like what, a quarry or something? Interesting. Oh yes, and we have to carefully use our brakes in these turns. But really, the sound of this engine makes it so interesting to just braking and throttling around this, like these narrow streets. And I see even more turns up ahead, and we're here in Sartène or Sarthe or something. Maybe Sartène in French and Sarthe in Italian. Or Sarthe, who knows. And look, this village just hanging by the cliff there. So beautiful. And we have to turn right here. Ah yes, it says Porto Vecchio, Portive something. And okay, we have to turn right again here immediately. We cannot go straight there. Interesting turn here. And still a line of cars following us. Oh my. Okay, now it seems to struggle just a bit in the uphill. Okay, we'll have to lose some speed here and turn right. Wow, really nice. This road ends up in this junction. Okay, I see no cars coming from the right side, so I guess free to turn. And look, these tiny narrow streets, which we cannot go, of course, but how cool would it be if we could go? And a Total gas station. These people following us. Yes, they're still following us, but from a distance. Maybe going a bit too fast here. And 80 again. We're out of the small village and 80 again. Like never. This would never happen in this truck, in these roads. With just 20 tons of frozen meatball coming back at us. These frozen meatballs can be like very revengeful. Let's add some like retarder here. Okay, and the police went through us. Okay, bye bye police. Oh, and again 50. So I guess we're in another village. And some people standing here in this, just filming probably the view. Oh, whoa, okay. I have to be careful in front, not to lose concentration. Some retarder again. I like the sound of the retarder also, which is part of the mod. Okay, now after the downhill, just sudden uphill. You have to be careful here. Okay, I have to take this turn a bit more open. But it's really nice, like, I mean, with this new computer I'm able to maintain these good graphics and ProMods on top of it, even though we are not in some real ProMods territory. We will be when we will cross to southern France. Oh, some horses here. So nice, little horses. So yes, but I see that it's so nice and easy to maintain, like, good frame rates. And I'm so happy about it. And I'm so happy I'm able to deliver you really quality graphics, especially for games like Euro Truck, which can be really beautiful and scenic if you have the processing power to do it. Okay, Porto Vecchio, but how far it is, it don't tell us. But from what I see in the GPS, we still have time. And we will never reach the limit that we have for this tiny roads. It's already 8 in the morning, so I'm just lowering down my lights. And I believe you already be able to see the difference in between the graphics. With the Project NG, of course, and the vanilla graphics. Okay, Porto Vecchio to the right. I guess we're close. Yeah, I can see it now, the GPS that Porto Vecchio is close. So we'll finally cross. Yay! Porto Vecchio discovered. Amazing. Got some progress in some Steam achievements as well. This game is full of Steam achievements. Some roadworks here on the right, I see. So we have to be a bit careful. And limit of 50. Yes, people are working here. And we have to turn right in this roundabout, which is very quiet in the morning. And look how beautiful this marina is. Look how beautiful it is. And down there, our ship probably. But really, this coastline is beautiful. Really nice. And some lake here in the inside. So nice, such nice scenery really in Corsica and Sardinia. And here we have to turn to the left. And now we're entering the port. And next thing we know, we will be in France. In mainland France, of course. Okay, here we have to turn to the right and straight into the ship. Easy now. Oh, okay, that was hard. It should have been easier. And here we are. Okay, so handbrake, let's turn off the lights, neutral and turn off the truck. And let's pick up our destination, which is Marseille, 14 hours, $1,193. We're going to spend a lot of time in the ship, I guess. And probably will be rested to continue. But I think that I'm gonna cut this here. So we just arrived in Marseille, we just drove through Sardinia and Corsica, and we're going to have a part 2 of this, like, delivery of frozen meatballs to Barcelona. And what is left, if I open them up here, we just started from here, starting from Cagliari, did all this thing here in Corsica and Sardinia, and now we have just left this southern to take the southern, to drive through the southern part of France, then cross to Spain and just go down to Barcelona. So we need another 7 hours and 30 minutes in-game driving, and this will be in a part 2. So thank you if you like this video. Not thanking you, I'm always so in the heart to thank you because I'm really grateful. But if you like this video, hit the like button, smash it, and subscribe to my channel to show your support and take all the latest notifications in your YouTube homepage by clicking the bell button. Thank you very much for being here with me. Let's focus in the truck in another episode of Everyday Normal Greek. And I will be expecting you for the second part of our frozen meatballs trip to Barcelona. I was Tomatis, you were in Everyday Normal Greek, and I will see you next time. Bye.